Hey everyone, Crystal here. You thought I wasn't coming on this Sunday, but I am here. A little bit later, but I'm here. And I wanted to talk to you about setting your April goals because that is what I did yesterday. And so I wanted to share with you all a little bit of how I do it and sort of maybe help motivate you guys to start your month off right and start off April right and to have direction and intention with this month versus just kind of it's another month and I'm just going to go through the motions and do what I did last month and the month before that and the month before that. So give you guys a little bit of a plan and a little bit of vision and a little bit of direction because you have to know where you're going. You have to know where it is that you want to go first, obviously, but you also have to have a plan to do that. You know, a lot of people wish things were better and hope things will get better and wonder when things will get better, but not a lot of people put the action in order to make those things better. So I want to give you guys a few steps and a few things that you can do. I'm also going to have a worksheet if you guys want at the end with everything I'm going to talk about that you can message me and you can send me your email and I can send it to you. It's just a few quick things that I'm going to go over. So if you're interested in that, I will give you that because it's kind of really what I follow also. So the first few things with this goal setting, okay? I never used to set goals. I mean, they were here, right? They were in my head. They were things that I would like to do. Like I said, a lot of people walking around doing that, but they weren't really ever put into action because they were never written down. And you have to be writing down your goals. You have to have it on paper. It has to go from pen to paper. It is not enough to walk around with it in your head. It's just not going to serve you at all. It's going to be forgotten. There's a million things that go on in our lives. We're going to forget about that. Hey, Kathy, just give me a thumbs up if you can hear me, please. So you have these goals and you have these things that are in your head and things that you would like to achieve, but unless they're really put on paper, I think it's something like 45, I think I've read like 45% or 50% increase in your chance of, perfect, thank you, of your goals being achieved if you write them down. So that's number one. I have a specific goal book. That's where I put my weekly goals, my monthly goals and whatnot. So I would invest in that. Go to the dollar store, get yourself a little cute little book, something inspirational on the top, and just make an intention to start having a plan for your life and to start having goals and things that you want to reach and having direction. Okay, if you're in a boat and you have no destination, guess what? You're going to float in the water and you're not going to get anywhere. And the same thing is going to happen with life. So if you're in the same position that you were in last year and the year before that and you wish that it was better, nothing else is going to change until you start having goals and you start having intention and you start living with intention and having action for those things. So that's number one. Sorry, I thought I turned off my phone call situation here. Hey Lisa. So I wanted to, let's see. Yes, because I want to give you guys this worksheet. So the first thing when you're setting your goals is that a lot of people, when they set them, they're extremely just very mundane, like, you know, for whatever it is. If it's your fitness, oh, I just want to lose 20 pounds. If it's your money, oh, I would like to make, you know, an extra, whatever, $5,000 a year. If it's your relationship, oh, you know, I'd like to be a little bit happier. If it's your career, I'd like to move up or, you know, get a raise or whatever it is. Those things are great. And those comments and those things that you would desire are great. But they have to be emotionally charged, meaning that when you think about them, you have to really feel like you want it so badly for certain situations or certain reasons beyond just the level surface of thing, right? Like everybody wants to lose a few pounds, like, oh, I want to look cute, I want to look skinnier, I don't want to feel more comfortable, you know, I want to be happy in my relationship, like I'm miserable, so I just want to be happy. I want a few extra bucks so I can buy the new iPhone or whatever it is. Those are very superficial things and simple superficial reasons why you want those things. If you go a little bit deeper as to the reasons why you really want those things and what will change for you and what will improve for you in your life because you reach those goals, that takes it to a whole nother level. That's going to make you do it even when you don't want to do it, because most people are interested and they're not committed, okay? And that's something that I've learned in really the last few months, is that like a lot of people, like, yeah, they would like to do certain things, but they're not really willing to do those things unless it's like perfect circumstances. And if there aren't perfect circumstances, then people are just like, didn't get it done. Oh well. And that's just not enough. So when it's an emotionally charged goal, when it's something that's a little bit deeper and something that really makes you either want to cry or makes you feel like extremely happy or makes you just feel pulled to that, and you have reasons that are deeper than just the superficial things, you're going to do the things and the actions that you have to do to reach those goals more so and be committed to those when, let's say, you get into a circumstance where you don't really want to, you're going to do them anyway. Okay. And I know, for me personally, when I was in school and I first went back, I was in school when I was younger and I wanted to get out of my house. Like, I had no other choice. I needed to move out as soon, as early as possible, and I didn't care what it took. I went to school full time. I worked full time. I was going crazy, but I got it done even when I didn't want to. I studied even when I didn't want to. I wrote the papers even when I didn't want to. I went to work even when I didn't want to, because there was no other choice. I gave myself, this is a must. This is a have to. I don't care if I meet certain, obstacles. Like, I'm going to get through them. So your goals have to be emotionally charged. Okay. So when you set these goals, and I give you the worksheet, if you're interested and you do message me and I send it to you in your email, find the deeper reasons why you want to reach those goals for this month. Okay. Whatever they are. And I would just pick one specific area, right? Like either your fitness or your finances or your relationships or your career, your business. I mean, you can do it for each one. When I work privately with people, I usually have them focus on one for whatever, the week or the month or whatever it is, because that's going to be a little bit more progressive because you're focused and you're lasered in on something versus like 10 different things. Okay, so pick something this month that for you really resonates on what you have to and must and want to achieve this month and stick to it. Okay, something reasonable also. Don't like go for like 30-pound weight loss, or your marriage is going to go from hating each other to magically just loving each other. Like small, easy things. The second thing is that you have to be aware of your negative triggers, okay? Whatever it is that's going to take you away from your goals. Knowing what those things are. Sorry, I don't know how to like keep it from me getting like messages and stuff while I'm live. Like, somebody tell me. I don't know how to do it. I have it on silent, but it's still whatever. Anyway, so know what your triggers are, okay? So as you are going for these goals, you've probably went for them in the past. Now you're emotionally charged, so you should already be one step ahead. But when you've went for them in the past, what are the things that deter you? What are the things that, when you're in the process of trying to reach these goals, what are the things that stop you? If you're trying to lose weight, like if you know that you're a late night eater and that's something that you do and you sit down and you watch TV and that is like always the thing that ruins it, put out something before you sit down to watch TV. Put out carrots. Put out something healthy. That way, maybe there's still something there, and that's something that you feel like you're triggered to do because that's just a habit that you've created, but start replacing that with something healthy. If you know that, in your career, your business, that there's a coworker or somebody that like every time you're about to move forward, like they say something or they do something, be prepared for that. Know that I know that usually throws me off track. I'm prepared for that now. I know that that's going to happen. So here are the steps and the things that I'm going to do when that happens to continue to keep me on my goals and to continue to keep me on my vision and on track. Because if those things keep happening and you keep letting them get in the way of the things that you're trying to accomplish, you just keep reinforcing it more and more, and then you keep going backwards. Okay, so you have to know what are the things that are going to throw you off track. What are your actions that you're taking to reach those goals, right? What are the 3 things, and I have on the worksheet, what are 3 things you can do every single day that are going to get you closer to those goals? Because they may be minimal, little tiny things, guys, but it's those little minimal tiny things that you're doing every day consistently that are going to get you to your goals. If you know that you want to lose weight, you know that there's pretty much 3 main things. You've got to eat clean, you've got to exercise, you got to drink water. Those are like the main things, that like if you do them consistently, you're going to see results if you stay consistent to that. In your business or your career, if you want to move up, if you want to own a business, if you want to do something, there's usually 3 to 5 things that if you're doing every single day consistently are going to give you the results. Because if you're focused on 10 different things that you need to do in order to get to those goals, you're never going to get them done, because there's 20 other things in your life going on that you have to get done, and those are all your priorities and your goals and all that stuff. Everything's going to get all like discombobulated. I got to worry about this, I got to worry about this, I can't do it, it's too much. Stop. Pick 2 or 3 things. Here are my goals. Here are the actions that I know that if I take these daily, consistently, every single day for the next month or 3 months or whatever, even for the next week, I know that if I do these things consistently, I am going to see change. I am going to see results, and commit to it no matter what. Looking for those triggers, looking for those things that are going to throw you off track. Be prepared for that. Okay? Be prepared for that. And the last thing is, what are you going to gain? What is going to happen? What is going to change by the end of the month, or whatever it is? However you're setting your goals, what's going to improve for you? What's going to change for you? What's going to get better for you if you follow your plan? What's going to get better for you if you reach these goals? What change is going to happen? And you have to drill that into your head over and over and over again, because let me tell you something, and I've learned this, and I'm reading about it, and I'm getting more into it, and I'm helping people with it, and my clients and people that I'm working with, and it's working, is that your brain does not like change. It does not like, and even if it's progress, right? Even if it's you moving forward and something getting better, it's still something that's like untouched and you haven't really done yet, and you're sort of scared. And so your brain automatically goes to like all the things that could possibly go wrong, all the reasons why you can't do it, who is going to say what because you're trying to do it, like I said, all of your triggers and all the negative things that are going to come, and they're going to sort of reinstate in your brain why. I told you shouldn't have did it. I told you shouldn't. I told you couldn't. I told you wouldn't. And then you're shot. So if every single day you're waking up, you're looking at this sheet that I'll give you if you message me and I send you it through email, and every day it's the first thing you look at. These are my goals. These are what I have to do daily. These are the triggers I have to watch out for today. And these are the freaking awesome things that are going to change in my life if I stick to this. If you're doing that every single day, and you're staying consistent with that every single day, you are going to see change. Because again, if you are in the same place you were in last month, last year, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and maybe you made some progress, and maybe some things got better, and maybe some things got improved, but if you're still not where you want to be, you've got to look within and be like, okay, what the hell am I doing wrong here? What am I doing wrong? Not what my boss is doing wrong, not what my husband is doing wrong, not what, who bought what, or who didn't buy what, or who didn't do this, or stop. Take responsibility and look within and say, what can I do to change? What is holding me back? What are the things that I need to start taking action to make these things happen? Fear is going to come up. Doubt is going to come up. Scarcity is going to come up. Oh, I can't because of this, and I can't because of that. And your brain is going to give you a million reasons why you shouldn't grow. Because if you grow and you step out of your comfort zone and you start doing something a little bit different than you used to do, guess what? Flashing, your brain is like, hello, you're taking a chance, you're doing something that could hurt you, you're doing something that's not known, you're doing something that's uncomfortable, you're doing something you haven't done before. No. Stay away from that, and it's screwing you over, guys. It is holding you back from your greatest potential every single day, because you're scared, and it's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's programmed in your brain. That's what your brain's supposed to do. It's meant to keep you alive and safe. And so the things that used to be the things that these triggers, these fight and flight, were like lions and tigers and bears and all that fun stuff. It's not that anymore. It's the real world. It's putting yourself out there. It's getting in front of people. It's going for your dreams and standing up in front of people and doing things. Okay, I don't know why this. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Freaking text messages. I will figure out a way to get rid of it. This is something I never could have imagined. Coming on live and talking, and like there may be 1 or 2 people on right now, but there's hundreds of views by the time everything's on and done, and YouTube and this and that. Like I could have never in a million years saw myself doing this. I was never like a very outgoing, crazy person. I mean, I wasn't like super, super shy. I was kind of like right in the middle. But this was a huge step for me to do, and I wouldn't have been able to do this if I didn't work on myself and I didn't start to really desire more out of my life. And because I've done that, my life has changed, and people that I've worked with lives have changed. And so I look at what I get from doing this. I look at what's going to get better because I did this. Whose life is going to change because they listened to this? And if it's one person, hell yeah, it's one person. And if it's 50, even better. And if it's 100, whatever. You get the point. The point is you need to be improving and getting better, and you need to have a plan if you want your life to change. So with that said, I am going to let you all go. If you want, I have it printed out right here. Just a few questions, few things that if you want it, shoot me your email and I'll send it to you and you fill it out. April, emotionally charged goals, everything I went through, everything I talked about is here, and that's it. You can start going on changing your life and actually having direction and getting in the boat and having a destination instead of just like, ooh, I'm just floating through life, and I hate my life, and I hate this, and I don't like that, but I don't want to do anything to change it. If you want to change, you got to change. You guys know this. That's my motto. That's what I do. That's what I help you guys do. So let me know. Share some love below. Give me some likes. Give me some love. Let me know if you want this. Comment below if you want actually, you know what? Let's do that. Comment below if you want it. Or if you're like really shy and don't want anybody to know that you're working on yourself, then just message me. All right, I gotta go. See you guys later. Bye.